right there, Latin 2. Here we are with 34I. There will be no other homework after this, so what I want you to do is go ahead and translate this. Now get out that red marker, because it's Roman poetry. It's kind of your first exposure to it. It's tough. And it's Catullus. So some things you should know about Catullus. He lived for only 30 years. He one time roasted Caesar so bad that Caesar had him kicked out of Rome, and by that night he had him over for dinner. Like, that's amazing. So Catullus is a sad pervert, best way to put it. If you read his poems with George Takei's voice, I'll go ahead and let you go look up George Takei. All right, so now that you've heard his voice, you can actually see how to read innuendo into what Catullus says. So this book absolutely misread this poem and didn't realize how naughty it actually is. But if you don't feel like it being naughty, then just translate it straight. That's fine. But if you do, translate it with George Takei's voice. So the rule about poetry is pretty simple. Stay between the commas, all right? If you stay between the commas, it makes it a lot easier, and then you can chunk it down. Now, you're going to need to get that red pen out, and you're going to need to correct things and stuff like that. All right, so here we go. I'll read it in my best George Takei impersonation voice. You will dine well, my fabulous, at my house in a few days, if the gods favor you. If you will have brought with you a good and great dinner, not without a pretty girl and wine and wit and all the laughter. If, I say, you will have brought these things, our charming fellow, you will dine well, for the small sack of your Catullus is full of cobwebs. But in return, for these dear loves, these pure loves, you will accept these pure loves. Or, if there is something more elegant and more sweet, for I will give to you a perfume, which the Venuses and Cupids gave to my girls, which when you will smell it, you will ask the gods that they make you all nose fabulous. All right, now if we're in person, I'll decode that for you. Otherwise, good luck, have fun. But what I love about this poem is that Catullus is all about the anticipation. He's leaving you a whole bunch of mystery by separating words out. Notice he says, you will dine well, my fabulous, with me, paucis diebus, in a few days. But what he does is he splits up the in a few days. You will dine well with me if the gods favor you in a few days. So he does that a lot. He breaks up things that would make more understanding, so there's a lot more mystery, and so it makes it more comedic effect. It's a fun poem. If we're in person, we're going to have even more fun with it, but right now, that's the best we got. So that is 34I. I will see you again for chapter 35. All right, I'm going to hit the button.